Hey everyone, it's Kino here. Thanks for tuning in to the Encyclopedia of Yoga. This volume, this episode is all about Parighasana, the gate pose from the Ashtanga Yoga second series. Close your eyes, tune in to the inner body. Allow yourself a deep breath in. Gently allow your hands to come down to a comfortable position and the eyes open. Parighasana, the gate pose, is a very important integration posture that allows you to really work the side body stretch. This side body stretch is very important for integrating the muscles of the back and also aligning the pelvis. If you have any misalignment of your sacrum or your iliac crest, you feel like your pelvis is just a little bit out, these side body stretches are really wonderful to create a deep sense of integration. The shoulder position in Parighasana allows you to work into the deep core strength of the body, integrating the rotation and activation of the shoulders with an awareness of that root down into the center of your pelvis. Symbolically, the gate represents the opening of your spiritual eyes, as though you can turn your attention inward and open that gate into the subtle realms of the inner journey. Let's start off with the Sanskrit pronunciation. Here we go. Repeat after me. Parighasana. Parighasana. One more time. Parighasana. Good. All right, let's start off with some easy side body stretches. You can really feel the movement laterally through the body. Okay, draw the belly in, and then nice and easy, take your right hand out to the side. And then slowly just keep leaning over, until you start to feel a gentle pull through the left side. Then grab the left hip with the left hand and kind of guide it down. And then just keep thinking over. And then slowly bend your right elbow and just pour your weight down. Draw the belly in and then inhale, extend the left arm and hold it there for a moment and just reach. You could even gaze gently towards your left fingers, keeping the mind calm and the belly in. And roll the shoulder forward and inhale, come on back up. And let's just shake that out and we'll try the other side. Belly in, exhale slowly, side body stretch. And if you feel your hip popping up, don't go any further. You want to go back until that hip stays down. Then just lean over, belly in. Feel that side body stretch and you're getting into quadratus lumborum, these deep muscles that really support the lower back. And then exhale, flattening that elbow down, keeping the belly in. Inhale, reach through the right side. And exhale, reach and reach. Gently gaze towards the right fingers. Drop that right shoulder forward, which feels like forward, but is actually external rotation. Find that armpit spiraling towards the chin, belly in, soft neck. When we're gazing towards the fingers, use the eyes and then roll it forward to come on back up. Shake that out for a moment, and now let's start to work the side body stretch with open legs. So we'll take this very easily. If you need a little bit more warm up, you're always welcome to do some sun salutations. Stretch the legs open into a relatively gentle straddle. All right? So it doesn't need to be a complete 180 degrees unless that's easy for you, but you can work it a little bit and just gently find that openness. So we're using the straddle to create as much symmetry in the pelvis as possible. And dropping the hips down, let's just start to feel how having the legs open changes the orientation to the side body. Take your right hand out to the side and then slowly lean over. And it may feel easier or may feel more difficult. Or it may feel like you start to add new muscular activation. Like you start to feel your abdominal muscles have to work a little bit. If it's accessible for you, right hand to the ground or right elbow to the ground as you keep that left hip grounded. Activate the legs. Slowly roll the chest slightly forward, keeping the hips down. And inhale, extend the left arm. Reach. Find the connection to the sternum, to your pubic bone, and inhale, send the pubic bone back and the chest forward and up, making sure that that left hip stays as grounded as possible, keeping the belly in, And drop the shoulder forward. Inhale, pick it up, and let's go for the other side. Inhale, exhale, lean, keeping your right hip grounded. Be very aware of movements in the sacrum. With the power of your pelvic floor, protect the alignment of your sacrum. And then exhale, drop the elbow down, belly in, right hip down. Inhale, spiral over, maintaining a sense of length and spaciousness, calming the mind. Gazing towards the right fingers for a moment, spiral the chest forward. So as you send the sternum forward, send the pubic bone down. Activate a little with your left hand, and then drop the shoulder, and come on up. Shake it out for a moment, hold under your knees, cross your feet, and then easy, let's step it back to plank pose. Hold plank, inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Let's stay in downward facing dog for 5 breaths and just warm the body up. Shoulders open. Deep through the center line. Deep, steady pace of inhalation and exhalation. Draw the belly deeply in, and again, resting here for 5 breaths, maintaining that emptiness. Let's prepare to jump through. Slowly press up from the shoulders, and inhale, jump all the way through, and exhale down. So you could also walk through if that didn't happen. Now we're moving into Parighasana. So let's keep that right leg extended, and let's bend the left knee, dropping the left knee in and your left hip in, moving the calf muscle out to the side. So this is a slightly confusing posture because you're using a little bit of internal rotation, but you want your thigh bones to make it 90 degrees. So you have to kind of open it just a little bit extra so that when your thigh bone rolls internally, you can pull your hips into that 90-degree alignment, okay? You may notice that the inner thigh on the right leg is starting to get activated. That's okay. That's part of the foundation of the posture. Now, pause for a moment, keep the hands on the waist, and let's just feel the hips. Then gently roll the pelvis slightly forward, and you'll notice that there starts to be some interesting sensations in your left hip joint. Keep rolling that left hip in and avoid pushing it out. So we want to feel the left hip spiraling in. Holding this here as a foundation, activate your thighs. So squeeze your thigh bones into their sockets. Belly in, find your pubic bone. And now, rather than immediately folding to the side, we're going to facilitate a forward direction. So find the pubic bone. Drop the pubic bone back. You can allow your sitting bones to come slightly off the ground. Take both of the hands forward and walk, forward, forward, forward. So you're almost doing a forward fold in between both of your legs. Activate the right leg, and then exhale as you fold the right side over. So now you use that deep side body stretch to lie and fold your torso on the inner edge of the right thigh. Move your head and your shoulder down. Stay there for a moment. Come up onto your fingers. And then inhale, roll back and up. And slowly find the connection that drops the shoulder forward, lifting your left arm back up. Then find that left hip and push it down, reaching both of your hands up. Avoid using the elbow down and think both elbows up. And then pull your sternum forward and away from the pubic bone. Push the left knee into the ground and spiral all the way up, keeping the belly deeply in, pushing that left hip down. Mind is nice and calm. And then slowly come out, dropping forward. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Hands onto your waist. Hands onto your waist. Now, once you're familiar with the alignment of the posture, you can roll right in. So let's actually try that. So here we go. Inhale, belly sucks in. And then exhale, move forward and roll into the posture in one fluid motion. Keep the belly in, calm the mind, and activate through the legs. And then inhale, roll out of the posture in one fluid motion, settling the hips down. And then inhale, glide that leg forward, drawing both knees into your chest. And inhale, let's pick it up. And exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. And nice and easy. Inhale, jump through. And exhale, gentle, easy down. Now let's try the other side. I'll orient forward so that you can see and check out the hips. Bend the right knee back, dropping it down. And then we're going to go for that 90-degree angle. So allow yourself to really find that openness. Right, so I take the right foot, you want to take the right foot a little bit wider than just like a hair wider than 90 degrees. That way when you roll internally, it's going to draw the knee in about 2 to 5 degrees. So find that rotation, then really get it solid. Pull that right hip back, hands on your waist, and just settle. Check that 90 degrees, open through the legs, belly in, and now we'll find the pubic bone. So find your pubic bone, and then inhale, and as you exhale, drop the pubic bone back. Sitting bones can come a little off the ground, both elbows down. Come forward, 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 your chest onto the ground. And then exhale, roll over to the side. Come up onto your right fingertips, press your sitting bones back, and then drop the head and the left shoulder into the ground. Move your whole torso on the inside edge of your left thigh. And then press it up and roll back, positioning your hand, your hair, reach over, grab the outside of the foot, holding it firmly, spiral forward with the torso, and inhale, left arm up. Draw the left elbow up and keep sending the chest forward and your right hip back. It's almost like you're gripping the floor with the legs. Keep the belly in, mind is calm, gaze is up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release, dropping down, find your center line, and inhale all the way up. And here's the evidence that I was gripping the floor with the legs. You can let the mat shuffle down. And now remember, we can try to enter the pose in one fluid movement. So let's give that a try from the belly, hands to the belly, inhale. Exhale, fluidly roll into the posture. Both hands hold. Slowly find that connection of your sternum to the pubic bone. And then inhale, roll forward and up. Pick it up, belly inside. Exhale. Now slowly come forward. And here we go. Draw both knees into your chest. Hands down. Feel the sacrum. Cross the feet. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Press up from the shoulders. Here we go. Inhale, jump through. And exhale down. Good. Okay, let's shake that out a little bit. Return to your center line. Feel the body, feel the hips. You should feel this deep sense of integration, you know? The side body stretches are wonderful for creating symmetry in the pelvis. If you have any misalignments in your sacroiliac joints, that really deep settling into the pelvis will help you find more of a center. As your shoulders find their way into that deep rotation in Parighasana, you'll be able to drop your attention deeper down into the body and connect the shoulders into the pelvic floor. When that happens, there's a deep sense of spiraling that your chest really lifts away from the pelvis, giving you both energy and a deep, full breath. One of the most important benefits of Parighasana is the sense of spaciousness through all the joints of the spine. And as you practice the Ashtanga Yoga Intermediate series, that spaciousness in the spine is perhaps the most healing thing that comes from the practice, in addition to the deep spiritual learning. Close your eyes, bring your attention inward, hands in prayer. Thank you so much for joining me on the spiritual tradition of yoga. I hope you keep the seed of faith an inspiration to practice every day. Namaste.